when the capital campaign was first announced, a big thing around campus was the fact that you come from an economic background. How has that background shaped your time here as president?
Well, it is interesting as an economist. Some people might view that as a drawback. Economists can be a little bit too focused on trade-offs and maybe on the one hand, on the other hand. But from my perspective, being an economist has been absolutely essential to my role as president. We're in a time where resources are tight. Resources are always tight, but I think that the past 5 or 6 years with the economy has shown us that we really have some challenges in terms of our economic model at St. John's and St. Ben's. And I think my role as an economist to think about how to use scarce resources, how to make trade-offs, how to talk to others about raising funds. I think that probably is helpful in these conversations as well. So the ability to think about the broad industry, if you will, of higher education has been important. What are our competitors doing? What are our potential future competitors going to do? What is technology going to do for us? All of those things I think are second nature for an economist to think about, and I think that's served me very well in this position. The main issue for an economist is how to allocate scarce resources across competing uses. In some sense, that's a definition of economics. And I think as a college president, we have this scarcity, but we have lots of different competing uses, lots of places that students and faculty and staff would like to have programming improve or to have new programs be developed. And the reality is we don't have the resources to do as much as we want, and part of my job as the leader at St. John's is to help figure out how to allocate those scarce resources across the many competing uses we have that are academic, that are student development, that are alumni related. All of those things are places in which we can spend resources, and I have to think about, and we have to think about as a community how to do that well.